Hi, Larry Coben with the Sustainable Preservation Initiative. It's the beginning of the Olympics. Cue the theme. Dun, 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 dun. No, I promise I won't do any more singing or music. But the Olympics are a beautiful sporting spectacle. You see some amazing individual performances by people all over the world. But you know what else the Olympics are also about? Politics, national competition, corporate sponsorship. All of those things infuse the modern Olympics. So you've got Russia, many of its athletes banned for doping and illegal steroids. You've got huge conflicts over sponsors and who's going to be able to put their logos on people. Nike, Under Armour, that's another conflict that's going on there. Nations are competing for prestige, power, to make alliances, and to outdo traditional rivals. None of this should be a surprise. It's not about modernity. The ancient Olympics were the same way. For example, today people compete about hosting the Olympics. Well, did you know that in ancient times the cities of Elis and Pisa frequently fought over who controlled the ancient site of Olympia? Others just decided they would rather set up their own games in places like Nemea and Delphi. And there was lots of cheating. In fact, at the athletes' entrance to Olympia, there was a line of statues of people who used bribery and otherwise cheated to get into the Olympic Games. There was competition between sponsors. There was a desire for political alliances. In fact, there was even a country-wide truce so that athletes could travel to the game. So what we're seeing now is really nothing new. And we should anticipate further conflicts of this type in the future. How do we know this? Because thankfully enough of these ancient sites have been preserved that we can study them and understand what the process of sporting and religious competition is really all about. And we are losing so many of these sites now that we need to do a better job to preserve them. And what's the best way to do that? It's to help communities thrive economically. Because when communities thrive, they build futures and save pasts.